Hello and welcome to your Empowered Astrology Forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder, and this is for the week of April the 7th, 2025. All right, so over the course of this week, we will have two planets moving direct as well as a really powerful full moon. Let's get into it. At the beginning of the week on the 7th, which is Monday, we will have Mercury officially moving direct in Pisces. And whenever a planet moves direct out of a retrograde motion, we always have a post-retrograde shadow. So understand that while this is very exciting to finally have Mercury moving direct, we will also have about 2 weeks of a little bit of a wonky period as we move through the post-retrograde shadow. Now, again, this is probably going to feel like we are becoming more and more aware of what it is that we learned while Mercury was retrograde. And this can be in regards to things involving communication. This can be in regards to things that involve the way in which you bring your thoughts into form. This can involve technology, different things like that. So allow yourself to remain open to the lessons as they integrate as Mercury moves direct. All right, towards the end of the week on the 12th, we will have Venus moving direct in Pisces as well. And again, we will have a bit of time where Venus is in a post-retrograde shadow, but this direct momentum is going to feel really good to us. And this is going to be specifically with Venus in regards to our finances, self-worth, our ability to give and receive love, and really create balance and harmony in our lives. So recognize that you may have had some tough lessons around these themes as Venus was retrograde, and hopefully you are able to open up to receiving and integrating the lessons that you learned. On the 12th, we will also celebrate a full moon in Libra. So we're in the midst of Aries season. Things right now are very much focused on the self, independence, pioneering energy. And while the moon is opposing the sun, we will have our focus shift into the relationship to the other, into creating things that are fair and diplomatic for all. And so we may realize while we are in the midst of Aries season how important it is to have a clear understanding of the self in order to be in right relationship with the other. So this is a time for release. This is also a time for celebration, and start to become aware of what it is that you're meant to let go of during this time. We also have a lot that we have moved through with eclipse season. So that being said, I lastly wanted to show the card that came through for you all out of Astral Tarot. And the World is the card that came through. So this is pointing to the fact that we are in a completion, right? We have learned so much coming through the eclipse portal. I'm hopeful that we are all able to receive and integrate and embody those shifts, and know that just as we complete a cycle, just as we have moved through such transformation, we are also on the peak of gestation. We're coming into Ostara. We are going to be really learning what it is that is growing now inside of us because we have moved through such deep shifts and changes. So it is cyclical. It is that spiral as we release, as we shed, as we move through transformative times, perhaps challenging times, we are then presented with new opportunities to begin again. So fresh starts and things of that nature hopefully are arriving at your doorstep very soon. All right, I hope you all have a beautiful full moon, and I will be on to talk with you again soon.